Let's welcome her.
Thank you. It's my honor to be here, truly. Cynthia Castro and Victor Lopez, thank you for your testimonials. To me, they are more than inspiring. You see, I come from a community that was Camden, if you will, say the South Bronx in 1967, 1968. Así que mi pueblo, yo sé lo que ustedes sienten y en Iowa, sí, boricua de Ponce. De Ponce y del barrio del South Bronx, Old Fort Apache, Simpson Street. So I'll tell you, when I came to Rutgers in 1992, and then 3.5 years ago, Richard McCormick invited me to be the vice president, the associate vice president here at Rutgers. Someone had said to me when I was 15 years old, when I first drove a stolen car, my boyfriend and I came to the Garden Parkway, didn't get caught, thank God, because maybe I wouldn't be here right now, that I was going to be a vice president and be in this position to honor all of you and to be in your presence. I am truly honored because you see, for me, this means so much. Victor's words and Cynthia's words hit me in the heart. At home, when we first came from Puerto Rico, my father was a sugarcane cutter, my mother was a maid in a home, and there were 6 of us that came to the South Bronx. And today, I am the sole survivor of that group. I have 5 brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico that stayed there and survived, but those that came with me died in prison. My brother Jose Alvarez, I always dedicate my talks to the students that I talk to in their memory, who died of AIDS, my sister who died of a heroin overdose, another brother that committed suicide. So my story is also your story, and you invigorate me and remind me that how important it is to remember your roots, but to use what you have here as your strength. As your strength, I tell you, congratulations, and thank you, Angel, because he stayed after me. He said, you have to witness this, you have to come to this. And I am quite honored. It's good to see you here, and this day will be etched in your memory forever. And I am privileged, as I said, to be here. Felicidades. I can't say congratulations enough times. Thank you for making it here. Thank you, all of your honorees. Yes, it is your day. But truly, turn around and thank your parents, your friends, your guardians, the angels of angels and of Reverend Tim Merrill, who helped you make it here. I want to say something that actually Victor Lopez reminded me of. I wrote 6 things that I wanted to share with you really quickly for you to remember. And one of them was something that Victor said. My mother, who passed away when I was 14 years old, and knew she had a brain tumor, so she knew she was going to pass away, and gave me some wisdom. And one of the things that she said, Nena, sigue con esos garabatos, esos dibujitos. I'm an artist. She said, go on there, drawing, doing your little drawings and your artwork, and get your education. Because they can take your car, your bicycle, your home, your clothes. They can strip you down, but they cannot take your mind or your spirit. And education, I'll tell you what, education was my salvation, but I have 2 kinds of education. I have the street-wise education, and I looked at that and said, I'm going to transform that into my strength wherever I go. And I remind everyone, including my president, the executive vice president of the university, and others, of who I am, because we all need to have others believe and see that we bring something also to this world, and that you have a knowledge, and all of you has a unique talent. You saw it today. Those are the ones that were performing and talking today, but every single one of you is here because you persevered, because you overcame obstacles, because at some point late at night you said, you know what, I'm going to be able to make this happen. And that's what you have to keep for yourselves. I'm gonna just tell you three other things, and I'm gonna end with something that I heard President-elect Obama say that I want to pass on to you. The other things I wanted to share with you was always be ready for the opportunities. In graduating today, that's one milestone, and that you are going to come across other opportunities, but you better be ready to walk through that door. And the only way to do that is to know yourself, have confidence in yourself, and to continue your education. Don't stop here. Take those risks. Never be afraid to ask questions. What's too bad if they don't want to hear your question? You ask those questions, always. Remember that what is in your mind and in your spirit, no one can take. And preserve and overcome your obstacles no matter what. Find what it is that is unique about you and believe it and enhance it. And connect up with those that for me, it was a lot of mentors that made this happen for me. People that didn't even know they were going to be my mentors, including teachers who threw me out of my high school. I didn't get my high school degree. I was pregnant at 16 years old, and the High School of Music and Art told me, you took the space of another student who really deserved you, and you're not going to stay here. And so I went with my pregnant self off and had my baby and went to school years later. So I have my GED, and I'm proud of the experiences that helped shape me and form me. So I leave you with this comment made by Obama to some college students who are graduating in an alternative college who have very similar experiences to you. And this is what he said, quote, "We live in a culture that discourages the caring for others, a culture that too often tells us our principal goal in life is to be rich, thin, young, famous, safe, and entertained, and often that you can only be white." My all due respect to my white colleagues, but that is often what we are, if not told directly, certainly that is implied in how they greet us and work with us. No, I hear an amen there, right? A culture, he said, a culture where those in power too often encourage these selfish, ugly impulses. They will tell you that the Americans who sleep in the streets are poor, beg for food, those that got there because they are all lazy or weak of spirit. That the inner city children, you, me, my family, who are trapped in dilapidated schools, can't learn and won't learn, and so that we should just give up on them entirely. He said that is what part of America is about. But the other part of America is you. That's what he said to these students. And I repeat this to you. So believe in yourselves, become problem solvers, keep the faith, and stay determined, and stay on that track, and think about your future, and dream, but also act. Congratulations to all of you.